Hello everyone and welcome back to UKSG Autumn 2021. I'm the host LaserTrap and we have just hit $1,000 in donations, so thank you so much. We rolled over it thanks to a $110 donation from Tiny Tim. And they've said, hey all, donating for the always awesome Argick, truly one of the nicest people I know. Good luck on the Star Fox run and do a barrel roll. Cheers. So yes, thank you for watching. Normally we're a 2-day speedrunning marathon held 4 times a year in Glasgow, Scotland, but due to the situation with COVID-19, we're bringing you 3 days of exciting speedruns from the comfort of our own homes to yours. All right. Without further ado, Star Fox 64, Argick, over to you.
Thank you very much. And Tiny Tim, thank you for the massive donation, mate. As generous as always. You're super generous, buddy. You can see my leaderboard is wonky. Wonky leaderboard, no worky. I'll explain that as we go through. But we are on schedule, so let's stay that way. We're going to start our run. Time starts when I get control of the R-Wing. I will give you a countdown. But get ready for this fantastic score run. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, our first level is Corneria. Once the cutscene ends, we will get ready to go. I'm going to give you a countdown. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Welcome to Star Fox 64 single life score attack. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going as fast as we can while getting as high a score as we can. The goal is anything over 2,000. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get 2,200 today. We'll have to wait and see. And yeah, so what I'm doing right now is I'm currently doing unlocked charge shots. And the way we do this is we're holding the Z button and the R button. This disables the ability for the charge shots to lock on. The reason we're doing this is because we're trying to kill as many enemies as we can using the unlocked explosion here. So you can see the giant explosion that comes out from a charge shot colliding with an object. That object gives us these hit plus ones, giving us a significantly higher score. Now, we are doing it on normal mode right now. We're not doing it on an expert mode. I'm not yet an expert at the game, so it's not happening. But we're going to go through, we're going to do as much as we can. I'm going to try and take out all the secret enemies that are lurking around the corners here. So every route that I take here is intended, and ideally, we don't miss a whole bunch of enemies like that, but sometimes it happens. So taking them out by firing an emergency bomb there, getting hit off the side means we're going to have to do a second emergency bomb. Using our bombs early like this, not grand. We're going to spam some unlock charge shots on that enemy there because that enemy's hitbox is still active even though it is already destroyed. We're going to try and shoot the enemy at the back there, take that out before it dies. That allows me to then hit a couple of more of them, grab the bomb at the other side, and then charge up here, fire a bomb. Once again, shooting more of these. They give us a big hit plus 5. Then after it, they give us a whole bunch of hit plus 1s as well. There, I hit the ground. We are losing our wings. We are losing our health, but this is all right. So losing our wings, as you can see, just means I've taken way too much damage on one side, but it doesn't matter because I didn't really have anything other than single lasers anyway. It just means that the next laser power-up we get isn't going to be a laser power-up. It is instead going to be a wing repair, which, well, as the name suggests, repairs your wings. Let me see if I can line this up with having skewy stuff. I can. I need to fire a bomb to save him. I hope I saved him. We still saved him. That's grand. I'm going to be greedy, see if we can pull this off. Come on, Or, get that wing, get that wing, get that wing. Yeah, got my wings back. There you go. There's a double. Being greedy, getting both power-ups there, which is good for us considering I need them now. As we take out that enemy there, enemy is not getting taken out by my shots. We're going to get maybe 1, maybe 2 extra shots over there. We did. Only getting 183 at the start point means we're about 7 off where I would like to be. But that's all right, as long as we can still shoot a couple of charge shots there. Got that enemy. Got it with only the hit plus 3, though. So we didn't get the unlocked charge shot bonus there, unfortunately. We did on that one, though. So we get the hit plus 3 and the hit plus 1 at the bottom. We're still going to be over 200, but we're not at the 210 that I would normally like. So getting 250 is probably going to be a bit hard. So there you go, 202. I think we might get a 240, maybe a 242 on this. Let us see how this turns out. Again, I'm trying to get these enemies as they come through. That's dropping one there, get an extra plus 1 on that side. Don't know where that enemy is going. What did we get? We got an extra 2 with the bombs there, which is nice. So we grab an extra couple here if we can. That shoots a whole couple off them, which is very nice. Take out some of these before the trees start to jump out. And when the trees jump out, this is where we want to get them with unlocked charge shots. Down the bottom there. Didn't get that last one. Falco flying into us. Good job, Falco. Love you, buddy. Takes out every enemy there pretty much. gives us 228, gives us double lasers, meaning we're going to finish with a total of 239. Not bad, not great. Ideally, I want around 250 on that one. But there you go. He says drop altitude. I say nah. Whee! I flew over the top of it, because why not? So we got our boss coming up here. This is the assault carrier. We want to fire inside the missile launchers here. So we're going to take out the missile launchers, take out the ships that come out of here as well. Not even going to get a chance. There's your missiles there. As long as we can take them out and then take out the main boss itself, we will gain hit plus 10. So we will gain 11 points for taking out this boss. The longer you take to take out bosses, the less the score is worth. So it'll go down to hit plus 5, hit plus 2, hit plus 1, and then you will finish with the lowest hit plus 1 if you take too long. We're not going to do that though. The boss is going to turn around and become untargetable for a second. We're going to take it out and get asked, who are we?
We're Starfox.
Oh, yes.
You'll never defeat Android.
But we will, because that's the whole point of the video game here. And yes, single lives means no deaths. The reason we have the stipulation is because it turns it more into a kind of arcade-style run. Imagine you had just a single quarter, a single 50 pence, you had one run at it. That's what we're going for with this. You are not allowed to lose any lives. If you lose a life, your run is done, basically. It's ending on the last level that you did. This prevents us from farming certain levels for 999 score. Like, for example, you can farm the rocks in solar, which is the sun level that we will never see, for unlimited points, basically. And it's long, it's boring, you don't really want to do it, but this way allows us to go through the game just kind of arcade style, you know? It's a lot of fun. But we now just got mission accomplished. What mission accomplished means is that we can go to the hard route. However, we are doing the normal score route. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch down to Meteor, because I am much better at the asteroid field than I am at Sector Y. So we're going to go into Meteor here. Everything in this level is basically worth points. So every single meteor, a lot of the enemies, and we get this special warp room where we're going to get even more score if we can do things correctly. So I'm going to try and take out as many of the big meteors as we can here. Once they split into smaller meteors, they're not worth as many points, which is unfortunate, but we're just going to grab that fire bomb off to grab them too. Try and line myself up to gain a few extra points at this side. Take that one out, that's fine. Maybe I did enough. Yes, I did. This will give me my lasers. Booyah.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
No, it's not. I'm on the mic. Here we go. Going all the way through. So now it's a trap. We're going to try and take out as many of these enemies as we can. You see a few hit plus ones there from the wonderful unlocked charge shots. Kill that enemy. Oh, the enemy moved away, so no bomb for us. That's really unfortunate. Enemy was too close, so we're now going to have to fire at the teeth here, because for some reason firing at these teeth gives you an extra point. If we can time it right as well, get a few extra points there, get an extra couple of hit plus ones of absolutely nothing, because it's registered as a hitbox. Trying to take out these enemies here without hitting them directly. Once again, get our points. We're at 52 right now. We're going to grab at least 2 of these things, because we don't really need to worry about the silver rings. Silver rings will give us back our health. Gold rings will give us back our health. And if we get 3 of them, it doubles our health bar. And of course, the bombs are super important. So now we're just going to ignore Pepe. Nope, completely ignoring Pepe. And then we're going to use the boost all the way through. And then hopefully, maybe get an extra point off these enemies. We're going to call in our friend Rob. Rob is going to know where we are. He's going to give us lovely supplies. In this case, it's going to be a bomb. The supplies that he gives us are based on our current condition. If we don't have any wings, he will give us a wing repair. If we don't have any bombs and our health is high, he'll give us some bombs. If you're like Arg, he'll fly over the bomb that he just gave you, so there you go. But that's just what happens. Good job, buddy. Good job. So we're going to run through, we're going to do the thing that we need to do, and then we'll have fun with it. Here's our buddy Pepe. He's in trouble. We saved his butt. He likes us, it's good. And then more enemies will spawn in that we are going to take out. So this part of the level is generally considered the easy part of the level. The hard part of the level is coming up when we get to the warp. The warp is absolutely fantastic. I love it. It is a lot of fun to try and play, and you can gain a lot of points. We're trying to aim for over 400 here if we can. So we got 6 bombs right now. Let's go down and see what we can get here. I'm going to just lock onto one of them. Nope, no lock on at all. Take that one out. Gonna get the last one. Yep. So now we get our tooth. Once again, another big tooth here. You can see we get a hit plus 1 off it. Trying to get a couple of more hit plus 1s there if we can. Big bomb off one side. He set the line. He set the line. I can't believe it. He set the line. I'm going to take these out before Falco says that. Because it's not our turn to be Falco. And we're going to get our rainbow enemy. Now, the rainbow enemy here, we call them the rainbow enemy because they like to fire off little rainbow lasers. You will see that in the later levels. You're not going to see it now because I can take them out too quickly, which is nice. But on another level, Area 6 specifically, they can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. So right now, we're going to just try and lock on to these guys and try and get as many hit plus 2s as we can. You can see there, this game's being a little bit mean, not giving us much points for them, which is a shame. I'm just going to try and shoot them, take them out now before Slippy runs away. Didn't get them all, so Slippy gets to scream. Good job, buddy. And then End Rock there will give us another gold ring. Falco tries to free it, but we get the point before him. As we get to go all the way through, now we get to have the fun part. We are going to lock onto the first set of enemies. We are now going to use unlock charge shots for the rest of them. They are all there. When we fire through a blue ring, we want to line ourselves up with the enemies there. We want to make sure we get all of this. We get through the last ring, we fire a bomb off, we go down to the final ring, and now we are heading into the warp. This is where this level gets to shine because this level is fantastic. We're going into the warp room area. This is going to take us up to Katina, skipping the boss of this stage and allowing us to get a significantly higher score. We're at 221 right now. I want to add at least another 200 to it. Let's see what we get today as we run through. So into the warp zone now. And we lock on as many of these as we can. We're going to get a couple of hits, hit plus 1s, hit plus 3s. Get as many extra hits as we can. All the way through, lining ourselves up. Now we're going to fire another couple of here. We're going to fire one, fire a big bomb off, grab all the smorgasbord of bombs that we have right now, which is fantastic. And then over the other side here, we're going to just grab some of them, more hits off these. Again, you can see getting as many hit plus 1s and 2s as we can. We're going to come down to the bottom side here, lock on again, take out another couple. Make sure we fire off as many of these as we can. We still got 5 bombs. We're going to fire off a set there, hopefully grab some more of the enemies before they die. That takes out a whole bunch there. We should get our last set of enemies that I'm really looking forward to because those are bombs. And then we get these guys that are a silver ring. So I'm not 100% bothered about taking out all of them, just as much of them as we can. Again, aiming for as many of these meteors as we can right now. Fire off in the corner there. See if we get that charge shot. I got 1 indirectly, which is good. 350 as we go through. So now I'm just going to try and charge up as many of these unlocked charge shots as we can. Gain an extra 1. I'm not really getting much aim. We got a second one there, which is good. And then into here, just going to fire off that. Fire off a big bomb too. This is where we want to try and grab as many of these bombs as we can. Let the game fire them off. Charge up a few. Grab as many of these. Couple of extra hits there. That's good. Got a bomb coming off that side there. Going to fire a bomb down there. It's going to grab a bomb here. Lets me grab a couple of bombs in this section. We are going to finish with 424 and 7 bombs. Not bad with a light 430 there, but I will take 424. I did say we were going to get an extra 200. That is what we got. That is what we got. So, now we come to the hard level. This is where we're going to have fun. I am pulling out my phone right now because I need a stopwatch for the next level. We are coming to Katina. Katina is a hard level because it is a timed level. It is a timed level after the second cutscene plays. First thing we need to do, go in the level, take out 15 enemies as quickly as we can. 10 will spawn the mothership, 5 will give us a wing upgrade. Once we've done that, then the fun begins. So we're going to take out as many of these as we can. We're going to try and not take out... Well, I already ruined it by shooting Bill, apparently, so let's not worry about that, shall we? So enemies are spawning in, crashing into me, apparently. We're already at 6 enemies, which is grand. This is where we're going to find out if my homing attack or my charge shots are actually going to lock on the enemies and take them out, or if I'm going to run into trouble. So here comes our mothership. So I now have to take out another 4 enemies as quickly as I can here. Got a couple in the background there, that's cool. They took out a double, that was brilliant. And because of that, I don't get my wing power up. Thank you very much. Oh, there we go, there we go. I got on my 16th kill. Good. All right, so what we're going to do now is we are going to have to wait for the enemy mothership to come in play. When the mothership is in play, hordes after horde of enemy will come in. There will be wave after wave. The hatches will be open, and it is our job to try and take out as many enemies as we can.
One of ours.
No, it wasn't. You lie. What we are going to do is every time we kill a certain amount of enemies, the hatches will open. Trust me, you're going to get annoyed at Bill saying that. We will have around 3 minutes and 30 seconds, which is why I need my timer, to take out as many enemies as we can and the hatches before the core appears. I say around 3 minutes 30 because this game lags and the time is variable. So we're going to see how much lag we can get. We're going to start the timer. Here we go. So now you can see there are swarms of enemies on the screen right now. We want to take out as many of these as we can. We're going to be trying to go around the outside here to try and get as many of these enemies in line without taking out my wingmates. I don't want to take out my wingmates like I just did with Pepe there. So already I'm not doing too grand, as I should have already heard, which means now we've heard them, but I'm a little bit slow at the start. I'm also a little bit too far out on the cycle that I'm looking for. So enemies will fly around any circle. They will be aiming for myself, Pepe, Falco, or Slippy. If they get to them, they will form into a group of 3 that allows us to group them up and take them all out very quickly. I will be just spamming lasers here rather than trying to use charge shots because charge shots can be pretty slow and our hatches are open. That'll spawn even more enemies for us. We need them to do this as many times as we can while proceeding to moan to the fact that I'm shooting and taking them out. The answer to that is they shouldn't be flying in my way. So right now, we're just trying to get them all lined up here. Anytime I get a group of 3 or 4, I want to aim for them. I do not want to aim for singular enemies because singular enemies are slow and they waste a lot of time. If I can ideally get into the right line where enemies are coming out, I'll be able to take them out while they are descending from the mothership, causing the next cycle to come quicker, but it's pretty hard. So we're coming through. There's Pepe there. Again, I need to make sure I don't get him, but he's going to aim for that group of 4. So he's going to moan at me because I stole his stuff, and then I shot him. I am really trying not to take out Pepe here, but I seem to be aiming for nobody but Pepe, which is rather unfortunate. So again, we're just trying to take out as many of these as we can. You can see big groups of 3 and 5, which is great for us. More hatches open, more enemies flying in front of me. Got to turn around now, though. Using the brake to try and turn fairly sharply on this. Hatches are open, enemies are out. We are currently at 150, which is good. Do not hit Pepe. Time for a little payback. Big groups of enemies coming around, doing the thing that we need them to do. I'm actually going to do a U-turn here because I don't trust where everything is. And I was right to do that. Hitting Bill is fine. Bill is immortal. No, really, Bill's immortal. I don't need to do anything to him. Actually, if I had to hit a teammate, I would be rather hitting him than anyone else. Slippy, as long as you don't get in my way too much, you should be fine. Falco, I assume just has like the world's most OP R-wing. Pepe, dude. I'm trying to do you a favor, mate. Then he fly into me, man. What are we at? We're at 2:30. I've got about a minute left. We're at 127. I need to try and take out as many more of these as I can, but I'm in a wrong circle right now. I'm going to U-turn. Slippy is almost dead. I'm sorry, Slip. That's me. So Slippy's almost gone. I need to just be super safe that I don't hit Slippy. So I'm going to turn away from him. Trying to keep an eye on the minimap as well as keeping an eye on where your allies are. There's a lot to keep up a track on this one. Right, here we go. Hatches are open. Falcon's coming around. It doesn't matter. I can shoot him a few times. As we go through, even more. Hello, enemies. I actually want every single one of you if I can, but you're all flying away around the other side. Coming in all the way around. So we have got probably one more set after this if I'm lucky. If I'm lucky. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, we are. We're going to risk it for the biscuit. Oh my God, Slippy, please. Slippy, please. Slippy Toad, I love you, but please stop it. You're giving me a heart attack. I need the hatches to open. Slippy, if you die, I'm sorry. I literally need to spam fire and get these hatches open. Oh my God, that's fine. Okay, so hopefully the game has been lagged enough. We'll hear the game saying there's some sort of energy reaction. I took out Slippy. He's monkey food if you don't leave. Come on, Hatch. I need you. Yes! Okay, we got it. So you'll see now my score has went back to being blue instead of red. That's because I killed Slippy. If your wingmates are dead, you do not get a medal for it. The game is like, no, you suck. Nothing for you. The reason I wanted those hatches to be open while the core appears is because they stay open and they allow us to gain hit +5. We are now on Operation Cleanup duty and trying to clean up as many enemies as we can before the level ends. You can see we now have the timer. That is a hard timer. If we fail, we get Independence Day and things do not go pretty. I'm just going to take a couple of pot shots off that as well. We'll take out the rest of these enemies. Ideally, I want to try and get up to 240. It would be very nice. My highest stage is 260, but that is very hard, and I can't believe I ever got that at one point. Okay, so we're coming through. We're at 20 seconds left. 2, 3, 8. I might be able to get a few more. I don't know how many more enemies there actually are left. We've got a couple there. I got 3 there, and they went around the wrong way. That sucks. I'm going to try and come around and get them here, but I'm not going to get them in time. I need to about turn and hit that core. No Independence Day for us. There you go. I'll take a 244. The level is done. And there you go. There you go. So I will take a 244 on that. 244 is fine. It is better than the 218 I got in my practice run I did before this, because that's just not good. No, that was not a good run. But unfortunately, we lost Slippy. So the problem with losing a wingmate, not only do you lose the medal on the stage, you no longer get the medal for it because you took them out, but in the next stage we're going to, which is Sector X, we are going to lose an extra hit plus 4. There's going to be a rainbow enemy that is supposed to spawn in. Unfortunately, we're not going to get that enemy now because that enemy is going to be replaced by Slippy coming back into the level. This is one of the only times where a character actually comes back in the middle of the level rather than once the level finishes. Typically, when an ally has been taken out, they must sit the next level out and they will come back the level after it. So Slippy should technically set out Sector X and come back in Macbeth, but for story reasons, he's got to be there. Because the little Slip has got to get yeeted all the way over to Titania. If you do it, for those of you that don't know, big boss fight, whack Slippy away, goes to Titania. We ain't doing that though, which is great. So now, Sector X, Combat Zone, big old levels here. We're going to try and take out as many of these enemies as we can. We got 7 bombs to start with as well, which is good. So I should be able to use a few just to take out a whole chunk of them here, which is what I'm aiming for in all honesty. So we got a whole bunch here. Just going to take them out. We're going to fire a bomb ahead. That should grab a whole bunch of these. Did I get that one back? I did. I got a bomb back. That is fantastic. As we get to go through. No! No, knock it off. I'm going to take you if you get in my way again, buddy. And yes, they are, but we're taking them out, so it's fine. And we're going to go through. So taking out the levels here, getting all the stuff done. Enemy group coming in. Going to try and get a few of them with the charge shots here if we can. We just fire a big old bomb. Again, it allows us to take them out. We're going to have space mines ahead because it's not a secret space base without having space mines. So we're going to take out some of these with that. Then I'm going to take out a lot of them with the bombs. I use bombs in this level a lot to keep me safe score-wise. You can do it without bombs. In fact, it is a lot better if you do it without bombs, but I like to use them as we get to go through. So now we're going to have everything all gone. I'll go stating the obvious. We're going to get a rainbow enemy coming in. Hopefully we won't get hit by the rainbow enemy though. Let's find out. Rainbow enemy going to fire off its attack. There's the rainbow attack, and now you know why I call them rainbow enemies. I did get hit by it. Feels bad. And I got knocked out of position, so no extra hits for me there, but that's fine. So Pepe is going to need free next section here because he's a bit of a pain in the bum. As we got to go through. They're on him. He's getting careless. They're not getting careless. They didn't crash land this time, which is good. So take them out. That should be fine. Going to have an enemy up here. Going to try and take it out, which we did. Got one under here. Not taking that one out. Last one will hit against the wall here because we get a hit plus 1 if we do that. Lock on, pull the brake, and away we go. Beautiful. There is a warp in this stage if you go the left route there. We are not going the left route because unlike the previous warp, it does not give as much score. And I like score. Score is good. So I'm going to take these out, and take out the enemies, lock onto them, and now aim for as many hit plus 1s off this section as I can. I missed that, so I'm going to get a hit plus 2. Another couple of hit plus 1s. Again, using as many unlocked charge shots to kill them indirectly. Again, the more indirect kills you get, the higher your score is, the better you do. And away you go. That's another gold ring if you needed it. We do not. So we keep unlocking, firing our shots off, and things go quite well for us. Take them out. Take that out. Good. Fire another bunch here. Get the 2 in the middle, get the 2 in the middle, and then get unlucky because it decided to hit 4. Take out them. Hello, hello. Rob, going to come in, going to give us something good. I'm actually going to take out that with a bomb because I don't like dealing with them. And then if I just do it that way, that gives me the points from them. Restores my bomb immediately. Allows me to get a couple of hit plus 1s, get a couple of hit plus 2s, get an extra hit off these enemies here. And this is why we want Pepe alive. Because if Pepe is not alive, these enemies do not spawn, and you do not get the gold ring or the extra points for them. We're at 263 right now, 265 coming around there. Not bad. As we get to go and we get to go through. This is where we would get that extra enemy, but unfortunately, Slippy is going to come in instead, which means, watch my score number. Anytime, Slippy. There we go. It took a little bit longer to come in there, but now because he's back, that gives us the full thing. But yeah, how you doing, buddy? You ain't supposed to be here. Aye, I'll no problem, yeah, whatever. So we got a boss fight coming up next, but unlike other boss fights, this boss fight has a bunch of wrecked enemies, as this base is, of course, being destroyed. So we can take out a few extra enemies that are, well, basically have no pilots are in them at this point, and allows us to get a few extra points, which is fantastic. We want to make sure we get the lock-ons there. There's going to be another 2 over this side. Get it there. There's a hit plus 1. I think I've got them all now. Get that one there. There's one here that I'm not going to get. I need to grab it. There you go. 286 is what we're going to get. That is a fantastic level. Let's take out this boss by logging on it and boosting ahead, getting slapped in the face, and away we go. So while we're waiting for this boss to explode and we go to see the creator, I'm going to let Laser Trap take over with anything that they'd like to say.
Well, thank you very much, Argick. This is a fantastic run. We also have $5 from, I believe it's Cyphrius Kane. Apologies for any wrong pronunciations there. But they have said they gave Tails his own game. How nice. And that has gone towards the Celeste Any Percent Guitar Controller run, where there is a donation incentive to have a sound effect Easter egg. All right, back to you, Arg.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the donations, folks. And yes, Tails does get his own game. Fox, Tails, yep, nice. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. But I am very happy with that level. That was a 286. I don't know if that's the best I've ever done on that. I'll find out when I put it into the score tracker here. We'll see how this goes.
I've taken a few hits, but I'm
You have, but your health is going to come back full, which is fine for us. Now, because we killed that enemy without Slippy getting bodied, we're going to go to Macbeth now. And Macbeth is a fantastic level. 286. Not quite a gold split, so I have done it better, apparently. All right, then. But we are going to put our R-Wing aside for a second here. We are now going to be jumping into a second vehicle. We're going to be jumping into the Landmaster. The Landmaster's a tank. Quite literally, it's a literal tank. It's great. But yeah, the next 2 stages are tanks, unless you take the warp, in which case you go up to Sector Z there. Nobody likes Sector Z, so we're not doing Sector Z, and we don't want to go to Titania. Instead, we want this one. So this is the only level where we're going to watch the cutscene, and the reason for that is because that train can have extra things at the back there to be blown up. So we're going to let it come in, and then that gets it a little bit further and allows me to press the brake here and blow up some of the stuff at the back. If you immediately start the level there, you start at the big section here and you miss those extra 4 hits unless you use a bomb. So we don't want to use a bomb. We want to save our bombs for later on. Yo, game, you want to blow that up? Thank you very much. As we come over here. Now, the difference between the R-Wing and the Landmaster here, besides the Landmaster being on the ground, is that we cannot do unlock charge shots, because if we press if we press Z and R on this one, we end up hovering, which means we don't have the ability to do unlock charge shots. So instead, we're going to use the terrain and the brake button here to keep our momentum halted, basically, and try and get as many extra shots off the stuff here. Want to try and take out as many of these rocks. Again, the idea, you can see we're getting all these extra bonus hits because we're aiming our unlocked charge shots here to try and hit as many of them as we can without actually taking them out. We missed that enemy there, which is unfortunate, so we're going to take that one there, take that out, and then we're going to see what can happen for us here. We're going to line ourselves up. We're going to take out as many of these as we can. Try and get this bottom enemy at the bottom there. It's already running away from me, which kind of sucks. Going to fire up a few unlocked charge shots just to see if we can keep them going. We want to try and take out enemies without locking onto them, but you can see just how quickly the lock-on actually takes place. So we've taken out the enemies. We've got a few extra hits there, but not a massive amount. So grabbing our bombs as we come through. And what we're going to do now is we're going to make sure we do not break, because we're moving on a slight uphill incline here. If we do not break, our charge shots, as you can see, get confused about where they're supposed to fire. When they actually want to fire, they are not firing at all there. That's unfortunate. They get very confused about where they're supposed to fire, and you can blow them up. My mashing was not on point there, so unfortunately we lost a lot of shots. But we are still at 116, which ain't bad. Hopefully we'll get good boulder RNG in the next section, and we can use that to our advantage. But we'll see what happens here. Take them out as well. Do a little bit of a hover to try and take that out. Game says, nope, not this time. We're going to wait for the boulder to... Well, we're going to wait for the train to fire out these boulders. These boulders, very important. Hit them on the side here. Get hit plus ones. Hit plus ones give you more points. So each boulder is worth a significant amount of points here. We've got the enemies coming down too. So we're lining ourselves up to try and take them out at the same time. Hit the boulder off the enemies. Hit the enemies off the boulders. grab the bomb at the end there, fire that bomb up. I'm not getting the other one because I accidentally rolled, but we're already at 150, which is good. We're gonna hit them. Take you out, that's fine. Now we need to aim for 7 shots here.
I guess I should be thankful.
And there's the 7th shot, so that's going to blow up very soon. I do not want to hit that anymore. We want to hit as many of these rocks off the corner. It's already moved that far ahead, though, so we don't have to worry about it. But we are at 166. I can blow that up, which means I don't need to use a bomb. That takes us to 169. Nice. Gets us up to 170. So I think we're going to get a checkpoint of around 182 here. This is a single segment score attack. It's not a max score attack. Max score, very hard to do. But if you want to see some amazing runners of this game do really exceptional score attacks, have a look at the community, hitplus64.net, and you'll get to see some really good scores come out of that one. This is just a single life score attack. Try and get as high a score as you can in single life. And yeah, we're at 185 right now, which is really good, actually. Because we're going to get a chunky bonus at the end of this level. But we only have a couple more enemies in this stage. What we have to do is just run our way through the arches here. If I go around this way, it's going to give me another couple of bombs that we're going to use for the level here. Not this level, the next level. My favorite level in the game, Area 6. And you'll find out why when we get there. You will find out why when we get there. So we should be able to get... Ooh, I might actually be able to get 240 on this. Ooh. So we're going to go through... So we're going to have 7 bombs because Rob is going to give me another bomb as we get to go through. Again, that website for anybody who may have missed it there, it is hitplus64.net, and you'll get to go through it. If you come to my channel, I can link it there for you and you can get it too. Yeah, we're getting a very good score here actually. That is nice. So, gonna go through here. Gonna grab my bomb. Here's the boss. We're gonna ignore the boss. Instead, I'm gonna hit these hatches. I hope I hit the first 4, because if I didn't, I've made a boo-boo. But we're gonna hit these hatches to open up the lock as we're gonna go through. And we're gonna go in. So there is hatch number 6. We've got 2 more hatches to do. Our boy Falco is gonna come in and rescue us. Oh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. So I hit number 7. He hits number 8. And if I've done it right, we're gonna hear Pepe say, "Shoot the switcher." See that boss's health bar? Ignore it completely. It's gone. Goodbye, health bar. We don't need you. What we're going to do is we're going to shoot that switcher there if the game lets me. Are you really sure you want to step on the gas, boss? Because the boss is now done and we're going to get ourselves a chunky bonus here. Keep an eye out on the hit plus that comes out when we blow up the train here. What's that? What's up, boss? Oh no! Hit plus 50. Ooh, that is a very nice level there. Very nice score. And while we're waiting for this long cutscene to play, I'm going to hand it back over to our wonderful host.
Well, thank you very much. I have a $64 donation here.
Hey.
And it's from Atrius. I might have said that wrong once again. Atrius. Apologies. But they've said, here's $64, one for each Star Fox. That's how it works, right?
It is.
Anyway, good luck on the run, Arg. Thank you for always being a superb showman, runner, and force for good in this community. Well, thank you once again very much for that donation. It's gone towards the super secret bonus game tomorrow, which actually we are only $31 away from meeting.
What could that be, I wonder? That is a chunky gold split, by the way. 246 is 10 points greater than my current gold split there. I got a gold. I'm very happy I got a gold in a marathon run. I am very happy about that. And I just see there as well, I see Flea the Magician saying, you should really check the categories for this. You're sure there's more score by running the level to the absolute end? There is. However, if you run the score to its absolute end, you only get mission complete and not mission accomplished, which means you go to Bowls instead of Area 6. I absolutely love Area 6, which is why we're coming to this one. So, we're going to run our way through the Venom air defense system here. This level is thick, it is fast, it is fun, it is hard. I am aiming for 550 or more, but we'll see what happens. But that is why I go for the Macbeth bomb kill, the train kill, rather than waiting for the level out to the end. As we're going to go through. Here we go. Too late. Game over. We're going in. We've got ourselves 7 bombs. We've got hyper lasers. It is time to try and get the highest score I possibly can on this. I'm going to make sure I use as many of my bombs as I can because I need none when I get through the next level here. I need literally none. Let's just fire everything that we have and try and get ourselves the highest score possible. Taking out as many of these as we can. That bomb was supposed to hit the space mines and it didn't, so good job, buddy. As we get to go through. Take out as many of these as we can. The satellites are all worth hit plus 3. They are worth 4 points each. You need a good mashing rhythm to take them out. You've got enemies coming in every which way from Sunday. You've got big groups of enemies like this as well. You want to try and get with unload charge shots unless you're with like added. As we get to run our way through now. The game speeds up fierce and I love it. So again, just going to take out as many of them as we can. You take out that, it gives you the hit plus 4. You take out this, you get another hit plus 3. You take that one out, you get even more. We've got the enemies with bombs here, not a problem, because we take that out, we shoot them down. We grab that, we get the bomb there, we take out that satellite. Even more bombs, back up to 5. Satellite tries to turn and face us to try and fire all its guns at us. Not a chance. As long as we take it out, we call in the Great Fox to cover us by helping take out these ships here. What we want to do is we want to fire unlock charge shots. Take out as many of the missiles as we can with the unlock charge shots here, because every missile counts as a hit. Every enemy counts as a hit. We are trying to take out as much of them as we can, going all the way through. Hitting the buttons here on the missiles, aiming for the 3rd missile. If I've lined it up correctly here, you get a hit plus 1. We got a single one there because the missiles move too fast. I now need to mash as quickly as I can, but I think we're about to blow up. We blew up. It got us going all the way through. We're at 207 as we come in. Now the level goes even faster, but the enemy dense is quite small, so we need to focus on the big satellites. Yeah, Peppy gets a little bit trouble there, but they're only worth 1. We want to take these out because they are worth hit plus 3. Ideally, I don't want to lose my wings here, and these enemies are a pain in the butt to try and take out, so I really don't try. As we get to come through, we're going to line up, make sure we grab that lovely gold ring there, go down, get the bombs here, get the attack off. We didn't get it just in time. It was almost gone. You heard it going off there. But my mashing rhythm was slightly off. As we go through, we're at 230 right now, coming down to the bottom. This is where we get the satellite and we get rainbow laser. This is what I mean by our rainbow friend here. Rainbow friends like to do attacks that you can see them firing off the rainbow circle. Take out one, another one spawns in its place. You want to get that satellite if you can. Get the downward satellite because that boss is too far away. Take that out instead. Hopefully the enemy comes in. That allows me to spawn the 3rd one while getting this satellite, only giving us 260 here. So we're about 20 shy of where I would like to be normally. Going to get that big ring there. Missing the checkpoint, which might be a bit dangerous, but we'll see what happens. Lining ourselves up here. We're going to get that extra ring there. That is going to allow me to make sure I get the double later on in the stage. Right ahead of me right there. Grab some of them, grab through, grab that. Doesn't matter if I get hit here as long as I get that, which we did. This is going to allow me to get the other 5 coming through. Hit plus 5 on both sides. Takes out the satellite on the left, takes out the satellite on the right. Going to grab the wing repair to make sure my wings are fine. Goes down the bottom here. We've got another bunch of enemies coming in. All of them are there, each worth score that we want to keep a hold of. Trying to take out these enemies. Go run the 2nd line. 2nd line is done. That's good for us. I fire a bomb here just so I can take out one side, switch down to the other, fire another bomb to keep a hold of all of them. Take out the cockpit there. It gives you a hit plus 5 because it's chunky on the damage. As we go through, you can see there all the hit flashes coming out. I want to make sure I keep a hold of these as I can. Again, I'm aiming for around 500. We're currently only at 390. As we go through, we get a whole bunch of enemies there. We're going to take out them with a bomb. Did it too early. Going to fire the other bomb just for safety. Probably didn't need it. Takes out that enemy there. It's the other mash. Goes in, goes through. Don't think I got that one either, but we'll see what happens. Fire the bomb down there. Take that out. Doesn't take out the missiles. Yes, it does. This gives us 1 more bomb left. But if we lock onto this, we hold the brake button. We fire it off. It gets every single one of them. No, it doesn't. It missed. Oh, that's super unfortunate, Arg. Maybe I shouldn't have braked there, but that's fine. As we do another one here, we get the lock on. I'm going to fire a bomb because that is just how it's going to go. Going to take that out. It doesn't look like we're going to get quite up to 500. Ideally, one day we will get 550. I feel like I used a little bit too many bombs there, but it doesn't matter. We're going through. We still get 498 before the boss, meaning we will finish with a 509. So not my greatest score, unfortunately, but still a fun level. Knock it off, folks. Never! Never, 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 never. So this boss, we're going to take out the giant orbs here and then take out the giant tentacles. When we do this the second time, want to give you all big warning. There's going to be the Rave Laser, as I have called it. There's going to be a giant flashing laser on the screen, and the screen is going to flash white. If you suffer from epilepsy, please look away when I say, and then I will let you know when it is safe to look back as well. The Rave Laser is very, very bright, very, very flashy. But I will let you know when it's coming up. Boss is going to summon a whole bunch of missiles first. It is the Macross missile spam. We can take them out. We can get some silver rings if we need them. Health is a bit low, but you know, it is all good. I wish these counted as score. I really do. It'd have been great. But alas, they do not. The game saw me coming. As we get to go through. So I'm still happy we're going to get over 500 on this boss. Little disappointed it wasn't the 520 or the 530 that I was hoping for. Highest that I've got in my PB is a 537. So you can see I'm missing a hefty chunk there. I feel like it was just because of too much bomb usage rather than unlocked charge shots, not getting the attacks that I was aiming for. Doing that in a one cycle is very nice, which means the boss is going to be using Rave Laser when it spawns again. Please look away now. Look away. I repeat, Rave Laser incoming. Look away. So there's the Rave Laser on the screen, flashing all the different colors. And then the screen flashing white as well. You are now safe to look back. If you looked away, you can look back now. So we're going to take out the boss one last time. Hit the 3 energy balls. Takes the shield down and allows you to attack the core. And away we go. Thanks, Peppy. Thanks, buddy. So we take the boss down in one cycle. That gives us a hit plus 10. And we are now coming up to our final level of the run here. Final level of the run. The question is, will we get a good Star Wolf fight? And by that, I mean, will we take out Leon, Pigma, and Andrew, and then farm Wolf a little bit? Hopefully we will. Going to pull out my timer again, as I have around 2 minutes and 30 seconds before they start diminishing in score. Again, same with any other boss here. If you take too long to kill them, they will no longer be worth hit plus 50. They'll only be worth hit plus 30, hit plus 20, hit plus 10, and then, yeah. So we're going to go through, and we're going to see what we can do. Because we're going into Venom airspace. Let us go. Start with hit plus 50. All the way around. Here we go. Too cocky, Star Fox. Let's see how you handle that noose shit quite easily. I'm just going to make sure you turn around and then blow you up. So anybody chasing my teammates, they are top priority right now. So there goes one. And then we got another one chasing Slippy here. So I'm going to wait for Slippy to turn around. Wolf is going to be chasing me, but that's all right. Because once Wolf is chasing me, and he's the only one left, like that, that is fantastic. Thank you very much. Just going to get Wolf to do that. Going to come around and catch Pigma. Pigma, where you at? There's Pigma. Pigma not doing the U-turn, surprisingly. I'm not crashing into the edge there either. That's good. So Pigma now gone as well. Now it is just Wolf. I'm going to zoom out the camera. Because what we need is we need Wolf to come and get us. Come on, buddy. So we need Wolf to come and get us. When Wolf is chasing us down now, we are going to farm him by hitting the brake here. He's already stole my wings. He stole both my wings. Just crashed right into me. Thanks, buddy. This is going really well. I actually legitimately can't do anything about this. I'm going to bail, because if I don't, I'm about to die. We're going to bail from that. He is going to kick my butt. I am going to just immediately backflip here, because he's not getting the chance to kill me. And then I need to keep him around me at all times, because I am one hit from death. And he is got quite a lot of health still. Yeah, well, that farm didn't go the way I wanted it, so it's fine. There we go. He's done. I should be able to catch that, and he'll give me a health. And then hopefully I do not soft lock. Please do not soft lock, video game. It looks like we're okay. Yep, we're fine. So we had more than a minute still to farm there, but we lost our wings instantly. And we were on very low health, which means no, we're not doing that. But on the run to Andros here, we have the ability to go and farm up some stuff that will give us some health and will give us our lasers back, if I can remember the correct route. So we're at least going to have double lasers, which is good. Don't go for the bomb is bait. And then I believe it is left, right, if I can remember that. Let's go this way. Did I go the right way? Did I go the right way? Let's find out. Did I go the right way? Ooh. Did I go the right way? Ooh. Going through. Hey, I went the right way. So you go the right way, it will give you hyper lasers, it will give you 3 gold rings, and it will give you a bomb. So you can see the route that you go there. And now we're going to fight the giant monkey. Monkey. Giant monkey head Andros. We're going to shoot him in the eye. He's not happy about that. I poked him in the eye. Then we're going to shoot him in his hands so his hands blow up. And when one is done, we get the other set there. Not in time. Because we got to go through. And then shoot him right in the head. But there is more than meets the eye to monkey. What's up, monkey?
Only I have the brains to rule Lilac.
Oh. Only monkey has the brains to rule Lilac. I see. So now we have the final fight, the boss here. I'm going to try and take this boss out by firing a bomb right there. That'll hopefully take that out and then cause the boss to not be a pain in my bum. Are we going to play ring around the boss right now? Boss is thinking about chasing me. He's chasing me. Hey, I almost ran into him. I almost ran into him. That is not what you want. Yeah, it's not Robo Monkey. It's Brain Monkey. Monkey Brain. So we want to hit this giant jelly weak spot right there. And if you can do it right, you can take him out and you get a lovely chunky hit plus 10 once again. And there we go. But everybody,
If I go down, I'm taking you with me.
I have something to say. I am not truly Arg. I am sorry.
Don't ever give up, my son. Father?
Follow me, everyone. We're going to escape, chat. We've got to take it out here. I will guide Arg to the exit. Remember, chat. Don't give up. Trust your instincts. We gotta follow the passageway here. He doesn't know the correct way out. Only I, master of the RNG, can decide where we are going. Unfortunately, I cannot allow Arg to get any closer, because if he gets closer, he'll realize that I'm a ghost. But never give up, chat. Trust your instincts. As we come through, time is coming up at the very end of the run. But everybody, you've become so strong.
You've become so strong, Fox.
Thank you for watching this Star Fox 64 run. And there's time. And there we go. I hope you all enjoyed the run, folks. That is it. That is a Star Fox 64 single life score attack, taking the normal score route. There are many different routes that you can take through this game. You can play it on normal mode. You can play it on expert mode, where even more enemies can spawn and you can get an even higher score. If you want to watch more of this, you can come watch me. Join the Hit Plus 64 community. Again, go to hit64.net. There is a 231, giving us a grand total of 2,179. Very happy about that. It is over 2,000. It is over 2,100. I hope you have enjoyed the run there and the little bit at the end, because of course I like to get in the little meme there. Thank you very much for watching, folks. If you want to see more, as I say, twitch.tv/Argick is where you can find me. But for now, I'm going to hand it over to Laser here, and I will see you in a bit. Laser Trap, take it away, my friend.
Well, thank you for an absolutely fantastic run, Argick. I think we were all mightily impressed by that presentation. If you're interested, your time was 46 minutes flat, although I don't think that matters for a score run. Either way, this is the end of my hosting shift, so thank you very much for having me on. And your next game will be Metal Gear, so we'll be right back after the intermission. Thank you.